Most people don't need years to change their lives. They need a plan. This simple step sets the foundation for your success. Clarity leads to action. 7 days. That's all it takes to reset, refocus, and transform. With the simple toolkit, you'll build habits, crush your goals, and rediscover your best self. Are you ready to dive in? Are you feeling stuck? Imagine transforming your life in just 7.5 days. Follow this step-by-step toolkit and watch what's possible in the next few minutes. Life moves fast. You have goals, but very often they get buried under daily chaos. Sounds familiar? Most people don't need years to change their lives. They need a plan. And that's why the 7-day challenge exists. A toolkit to simplify your journey, create a clarity, and drive your progress. Day 1. Start moving. Every journey starts with a plan. Today, block time for the rest of the week. Write down your top 10 items that would bring you happiness. Not pleasure, happiness. What's the difference? Pleasure is short term. It can be a burst of dopamine. It can be addictions, new shiny toy, that new thing that gives you a short term boost. Happiness is more sustainable. It's a long-term satisfaction and joy rather than temporary emotion. You have the list of 10 potential things that can really bring you happiness, and we'll go into the day 2 and move forward with this list. Day 2, set goals and steps. You've got your list? Now it's time to focus. Write down one clear goal that you want to achieve this week and map out the next actionable steps that you need to take to achieve this. Day 3, validate versus smart framework. You've got your goal, but not all goals are created equal. Today, refine your goals into smart ones. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-defined. Clarity leads to action, and that leads to actually delivering upon the goal that you are going to set out. Day 4, reflect and adjust. Midweek, check-in time. Ask yourself, what's working, what's not? Adjust as needed and stay flexible. Remember that progress isn't a straight line. It's a process of continuous improvement, and these kind of check-ins help you stay on track, help you to visualize whether you are actually making progress towards achieving the goal that you set out to do. Free up your time. Time is your greatest asset. If you're running low on time, perform a quick time audit to see where your hours go. Cut low priority tasks and refocus on your goal. Try to free up as much time as you can by doing the time audit and removing those tasks in order so that you can carve out more time to focus on the top priorities and what you set out to do. Day 6, reflect and walk. Take a step back, literally. Go for a mindful walk and think about your progress. Reflect on what's left still to do when it comes to achieving your goal and mentally prepare to finish stronger. You have still one more day to go afterwards. Day 7, final push. Hopefully you're almost there. Don't give up right now and focus fully on finishing up all you have to do in order to deliver your goal. Give it your full attention. This is the last day and you're probably very close to achieving it. This is really the moment where you can dedicate a little bit more time in order to implement what you set out to do at the beginning. Finally, day 7.5. Celebrate wins. I really hope that you've made it by now. Today, tick off every goal that you've achieved and celebrate. Whether it's a treat, time with friends, or a quiet moment to reflect, reward yourself. Growth deserves recognition, and you probably did a lot of work already by now. It's this 7-day period after you set out to do your goal. And this is really the moment where you take a step back and celebrate. You deserve to celebrate the effort that you put into it. This challenge is just the beginning. You learned how small, consistent actions lead to massive change, but it starts with an action that 1 week can put in motion, and then you can take it from there. In 7 days, you've refreshed on how to plan, reflect, and take control of your life. Imagine what you can achieve in a month or a year or even more. Just start, and the time is always now. Don't postpone, don't procrastinate. If after 7 days you didn't implement what you wanted to do, now is the good moment to reflect and see what you need to do in the following week. You probably progressed at least a little bit on the goal that you wanted to achieve. Now, take a step back, review what you did, review what still needs to be done, and carve out even more time next week and continue focusing on that. It might not be 7 days, it might be 10 or 9 or 8 or whatever amount of days that is enough to fulfill your goal. Remember the time defined from the SMART framework? We did that so that you can really choose the goal that you can deliver within a 1 week. If that slipped a little bit, it's still alright. You made a big progress. Now just finish it up.